Good evening, Zimbabwe. Good evening, Africa. Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to BST Electronic Surgery. I just came, it's around 9:30 p.m. It's night. All the shopping, most of the shops have been closed at our shopping center. So I just come for some urgent jobs. So what do we have today? We have this Hauwei, Hauwei Y7 2017 model. That's what we have to fix today. And the problem is the customer phoned me and then he said I was using my phone and it's discharged to 0 and now it can't charge again. So it's not charging. So we don't know whether our battery is low or we have a charging port issue or something else here. So what I would try to do first, let's plug it on charger. Plugged in. You can see on my USB power meter is 00 and our phone is not charging. It's not charging at all. Let's try a different charger. Maybe the charging port is selective. Let's try with a different charging port. Different charger, sorry. And with a different charger, still 00. What about if we try to power on our phone? Let's try to power it on. You can see the charging sign. When I try to power on the phone, we have the battery sign here, which indicates that the battery is flat. So we want to come up with a conclusion before we open the phone. Okay, wait 1 second. Hello? Yes? Wait, ndikumboita something. Ndikurecorda ndipa recording. Okay? So what we will do, we want to come up with a conclusion before we can open up our phone. So we plugged in the charger. The phone is not taking any current. It's not charging at all. I'm trying to power on the phone. You can see the battery sign. That means our battery is good. It means our battery is good, but we do have charging system issue here. We have charging system problem, because if we are trying to power on the laptop, we can see the battery sign. It means this battery is not totally dead. Our minimum voltage is there, but because maybe it's at 0%, when you press the power on button, the switch button is reading the input voltage, and when it realizes that the input voltage is too low, it will send signal to the charging IC to cut down the power. So what we are going to do, let's get inside our phone and see what might be the problem here. Let's do it. I know we can do it. Let's take out the SIM. That's the SIM tray. Want to do it quickly because the customer called me, said he want to use this phone at work tomorrow morning. So whatever fault is here, it must be fixed. Whatever fault we shall see here, we have to fix. Let's take out that's the fingerprint connector. And we are inside our phone. What I want to do first, I want to check the battery voltage. We do have some test points, so we can check what kind of voltage do we have here. You can see 3.46, which I understand is good. The next step, let's take out the battery connector. Let's plug in our charger again, and let's check if we do have voltage which is coming to the battery connector. That's very important. So let's check. Zero, zero. You can see it's 0.6 volts. So clearly there's no voltage which is coming to the battery connector. So let's try to see what's going on with our charging port quickly. Let's do it quickly. Don't want to take time. It's now late and I have to go home and rest. So all what we have to do is to do it quickly, because time is the key. Time is the key. If you are in electronic business and you are taking too much time to fix a device, you lose a lot of money. That's not good. So whatever you will be fixing, the most important thing is time. Time management is very essential. Very essential. Let's try to take out this cover. Our connector, that's our charging port. You can see that's the charging port, and it's being stuck with some glue here. So what I will do, I'll plug in the charger, and you can see on the connector here we have some pins. Surely there we must have 5 volts, which is passing through the charging port to this connector and going on the motherboard to charge the battery. So I'll check each and every pin. .3, 0.4. So our charging port is dead. So let's take out this charging port quickly. I think we don't need too much assessment here. Let me try to look for my clips. All what you have to do is to take the charging port and replace it with another charging port and see if that can solve our problem. And remember, always use solder and paste. It's good to use solder and paste. Let's do it quickly. That's our charging port. It's out. You can see it's smoking. So we'll take it away. What I would do, we'll try to clean up to take off all this glue. It's water, I can't even hold it. Let's try to do it quickly. Quickly. Right. We need the flask. Soldering paste is good. Just to ensure that we won't take off our tracks here. So it's always good to use soldering paste. It's always good. I need the soldering wire. I'll show you what I've done. Soldering wire. So what I've done here, if you can go under a microscope, I think you can. That's our charging port. That's our charging port. Let's clean it a bit. You can see that's our charging port. We have pin 1, pin 2, pin 3, pin 4, pin 5, and these ground pins. So everything seems to be fine here. So what is left is only to look for the right charging port. I do have many ports, so we'll look for the right port quickly, and then we can replace it. I'm sure I have such kind of ports. I'm 100% sure such kind of ports I do have. Let us try to find one if we can. Let's do it. I'm sure I will find one. Yeah, we do find one. So what I would do, I'll find something like yeah, that's the head of the charge. I'll just cut it. I just want to make the job easy, just to hold it like this. So what you have to do, you can see, if we take the original port and the port we want to replace, of course all they are the same, but this one is quite is slightly different. So we are going to modify, to do some small modification to our port. We're going to do some small modification. After that, we can put it in place. After that, we can put it in place. Our port just broken, so we have to look for another one. I'm sure we'll find another one. That's another port. No, that's why I hate fixing small things. Fixing small things so boring. So boring. Let's do it quickly. Let's put some solder just to ensure strong contact. To ensure strong contact, we want to put some solder on all these pins. That should be fine. So let's hold this charging panel like this. Let's put a big dirty transformer there, just to hold. So what I would do, let's try to align here. Or let's do it manually. I think that should be a good idea. You can do this one with the soldering gun, that should be fine. Let's do it manually. Let's do it. Let's do it. I know we can do it. One side we're done. Let's go on the other side. The other side. That's fine. Let's go on the last side. Our charging port is now in position. All what is left is to check how best we can do just to solder all these pins in place. That's what we want to do right now. Here we are. First, we need to shift a little bit just to align our tracks. You can see they are not properly aligned. So let's align our tracks, and then after that we can let's try to do it. That should be fine. Let's go under the microscope and check quickly. You can see those are the pins of our charging port. Yeah. So what I want to do, I want to align these pins properly. Let's align them one by one properly. Just want to move them to the right. Yeah, that should be fine. The next thing is to use flask. That's our soldering paste. Let's try to do it. Pin number 1. Number 2. Pin number 3. Pin number 4. Our last pin. Let me put more soldering wire here. Just to ensure a strong bond. and everything seems to be fine. Everything seems to be fine. Let's check what we've done. Let's revisit what we've done. So if we check on my microscope, that's our port. All pins seems to be soldered. All what is left is to test if our phone is now charging. That's all what we have to do. That's all what we have to do to test whether our problem has been solved or not. Just connected all the cables together. Let's connect our battery. Let me connect my charger. You can see as soon as I injected, we do have the charging sign, and it's now taking 0.6 amps on my USB power meter. Let's wait a bit. And the amperage just jumped to 2.2 amps, and we can see 5%. Our phone is charging fine. So that's how you can fix the charging ports. All what you have to do is to be right. To put the right diagnosis in the face, that will give you trust from the customers. So clearly that was a charging port job. So this job is done. I'll put it all together, and obvious the phone is fixed. There's no need to keep you or on camera. All what I want to do, I don't know if we can power it on. Let's try. Power on. That's the Hauwei lock. Our phone is on. Let's wait. Still charging. I can see on the USB power meter is taking 2.2 amps. Our phone is still charging fine. Let's wait a bit. Let's wait. Still loading the software. Our phone is on. Our phone is on. Everything is okay. Let me try to raise the brightness if I can. You can see our phone is working fine and we have the charging sign in. So everything is fine here. So that's how you fix charging ports. So what I can say, like and subscribe our videos. Good night. See you on the next one. Thank you.